2. Hey everybody, it's Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And we're here, another game for you in Texas before we head off on a little road trip. And we're going to be, we came back with that last game, Pete. And what a game that was. We'll talk about that in a minute. We had a riding high off that win against the Colorado Lockhorns. But today we're facing the hottest team in the game right now, the winningest team. They don't even have double-digit losses yet. It's the Monterrey Heaters.
Yeah, and if you're going to be the best, you got to beat the best. So we're about to face off against the best team in baseball, and it's really apropos. The team has been kind of up and down and struggling here as we make our way towards the playoffs, and this is really a good test for them. If they want to get to that next level, they got to be able to play with teams like the Heaters.
Yeah, and you look at this lineup. You got some big names: Reyes Rufo, Kimmy Smoke, Will Poulter, Carlton Starr, Dion Bass, Hank Hart, huge one. Then you got some other names that are a little less well known, but this team is they're firing on all cylinders, and they're really looking to be the winners this season. But let's talk about that last game real quick, Pete, if you don't mind. It started off at the bottom of the first. We get the first lead. Swindle Heath versus Dante Praline, and Swindle Heath goes right for the long ball, right field home run. That first score of the game was him getting out in front and taking the lead as far as home runs goes. And
yeah, taking the lead league wide. He's the home run leader for right now.
Yeah. And then his buddy Noah McLean comes up about a second, adds to it. Center field double RBI, and that's going to put us up 2-0. And then in that same side a little bit later on, Johnny Contreras is going to get to the plate, and he's going to get a sac RBI, putting us up 3-0. So we get that quick lead. Top of the third, the Lockhorns start coming back, and this is where things start going back and forth. Brock Kane versus Tobias Glover, and goes this left field diving catch by Swindle Heath. I'm sorry, that wasn't a score, but that was just such a huge play. That kept us in at 3-0. Then it was the top of the next side where Brock Kane this time he gets on almost the same spot in left field. It's a triple, 2 RBIs on this time. Heath misses it, goes over his head, and that makes it 3-2. They're one behind. We're gonna bear down. It's okay. Bottom of the fourth, Johnny Contreras back to the plate again. Left center field double RBI, puts us up ahead 4-2. Gets us a little more insurance. So far we're controlling the game. The top of the fifth, Leonard Landry, center field 2-run home run, ties the game. And these things happen, we get the lead, and all of a sudden now it's tied, and sometimes you feel it slipping away from you.
Yeah. I mean, Tobias was doing a pretty good job pitching. I mean, he was racking up strikeouts, and it just all of a sudden out of nowhere, it was a couple of pitches that got away from him, and the next thing you know, we were even up.
Yeah. Well, the bottom of the fifth, this next one was exciting. You got Kid Paul at the plate, and he bunts in the RBI as the catcher turns to pick up the bunt, misses the tag at home, and the throw to first base. We go up, we get the run, make it 5-4. And then the top of the sixth, Bruno Adamo against Bora Libel came into relief, and Bruno Adamo cracks this left field home run and then ties it back up. So we were tied, we got ahead, we're tied again, and Bruno Adamo, always a dangerous hitter. And at that point, we had never given up the lead, but 2 innings go by, and it's getting late game, top of the eighth. Brock Kane in the plate again. Brock Kane, you heard his name a couple times already, and he punches a right field home run over the wall, making it 6-5. I was pretty dejected after that. I thought that was the winning run.
Well, that late in the game, typically it kind of tends to be that way, but it was not so today.
No, yeah. Here we are in the bottom of the ninth, and we're down by a run. We got the runner on, and wouldn't you know, Corbin Huerta steps up versus Fender Velasquez. And Corbin Huerta waits for just the right pitch, and pow, knocks this sucker out over the right field wall. It's a 2-run home run. Making it 7-6, winning the game, and the Ramblers back and forth there, pull out that victory from the jaws of defeat, and add one to the win column. Boy, do we need it.
Yeah, we do. Like you say, we're coming down to it. This is game 32 of a 38 game season. We are in a battle right now with the Wildcats. Tommy said it before that our best shot at a playoff berth is to win the division. So we really need to put the pressure on the Wildcats. We got to be perfect, force them to be perfect, and hopefully they're going to flinch. But if we don't make that, if the Wildcats beat us for the division lead, we're going to have a rough time in the wild card.
Yeah, and we have quite a schedule. I mean, a lot of divisional stuff coming up here. Like I say, we got a couple against the Moose. That's going to be those are going to be games we should win. And then we got the Swordfish, the Wildcats, the Crocodiles, Hot Quarters. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be cheap. It's going to be tough, and we're starting things off with the Heaters here. So before we get to this game, to find out exactly where we're at, Pete, we got 14 other games to tell you about. Why don't you start us off with the Moonstars up in Tacoma at the Herbivores?
All right, the Moonstars taking on the Herbivores. Moonstars out to a lead. They're going to hold on and win 12-3.
Wow. And the Buzzards at the Sawtees win 2-0.
Sirloins taking on the Hot Corners. Hot Corners are going to win that one 4-2.
Buzzards at the Grapplers, close game. Grapplers barely win at 2-1.
Wild Pigs taking on the Freebooters. Freebooters are going to win at 4-0.
The Jacks at the Grapplers. Grapplers win at 2-1.
Buzzards travel to take on the Bee-Wolves. Bee-Wolves take a big lead, and they're going to win a lopsided 9-1 victory.
A Platypi at the Grapplers. Grapplers win 5-2.
Lockhorns travel to take on the Moose. Lockhorns out to an early lead. They're going to extend and win 10-1 over the Moose.
Wow. These Heaters were at the Wildcats. The Heaters beat them 4-2.
Nemesis travel to take on the Overdogs. Nemesis are going to win that one 5-2.
Sawteeth at the Blowfish. Close game to San Jose down in LA. Big scoring. Sawteeth win it 17-10.
The Swordfish taking on the Wide Load. Swordfish take an early lead. They're going to hold on and win 6-3.
The Wax Bills at the Jacks. And close game, Jacks come back, win it 6-5.
Holy cow, folks. So if you look at the season standings right now, you're talking about the Liberty Conference Eastern Division, the Jacks with a record of 22 wins, 12 losses, a plus 52 run differential. They have a 6-game lead over the second place Swordfish, who have a record of 15 wins, 17 losses, and a plus 3 run differential.
In our Central Division, our Texas Ramblers are out on top somehow with a 15-16 record. We have a half-game lead, just a half-game lead ahead of the Atlanta Wildcats for 16-18.
Down in the Western Division, the Sawteeth with a record of 24 wins, 11 losses, and a plus 50 run differential. They hold a 5.5-game lead over the second-place Overdogs, who are sitting in second place with a record of 18 wins, 16 losses.
Over the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, it's the Tampa Bay Grapplers on top. I think they won 3 home games in that last grouping we told you about. They've brought themselves up in the first place. They're 18-16 with a plus 9 run differential. They now have a 2-game lead ahead of the Montreal Wax Bills, who have the same. Oh no, they have a 15-17 record.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters, who we're taking on tonight, with a record of 27 wins, 7 losses, a plus 67 run differential. That is the best team in the league right now, ladies and gentlemen. They have an 8-game lead over the second place Hot Corners, who have a record of 18 wins, 14 losses.
Jeez. Yeah, oh my gosh. They should destroy us. They could lose 2 more games and still not have double-digit losses. That's crazy. Bee-Wolves are at the top of the Pacific Division, 20-14 with a plus 31 differential. Having a good year down there, but they only have a 1-game lead ahead of those always tough San Diego Moonstars, who are 19-15. That's going to bring us to this game right here, folks. This game 32 of 38. It's a heavily favored Heaters, 27-7. Extreme contact specialists against our 15-16 Ramblers. The Heaters are going to put their right-hander on the mound, Lawrence Parker. Larry Parker, no mostly for his accuracy. He also has better than average velocity and good junk. He could be injury prone, so we'll have to keep out for that. He's got an even record at 3-3. But he has a respectable 3.2 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP.
And backing him up is House, the second baseman. She's locked in right now. She's got better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, but less than average, about average speed on the base paths. Hitting .338 with 7 home runs. Carlton Starr, the shortstop, he's locked in. He's got good speed, good fielder, with good arm, and he's hitting 280 with 4 home runs. And then Reyes Rufo, that center fielder that Tommy talked about earlier, he's got about average power, but he's got he's got good ability to connect at home plate and good speed on the base. That's hitting 299 with 6 home runs.
Yeah, the curious thing there is these are extreme contact specialists who seem to be low powered, but they got 17 home runs with those 3.
Yeah.
So it's a little misleading. Fernando Beefy is going to lead us off today, the right-hander on the mound. He's known mostly for his accuracy. He also has very good velocity and fair junk. He's got a 1-2 record on the season. He's hoping to even that off with a win here today. He's got an 11 ERA and a 2.22 WHIP, so he's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, he does, and helping him hopefully achieve the win is the on-fire Swindle Heath out there in left field with good power, very good ability to connect at home plate, and good speed on the base pass, hitting .417 with 11 home runs. Corbin Huerta, the big hero of the last game, the center fielder with good power, better than average ability to connect, good speed on the base pass, hitting .402 with 7 home runs. And then Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, he's got good power, better than average ability to connect, good ability to connect at home plate, and better than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting .353 with 6 home runs.
Yeah, I was saying I was a little scared of their 17 home runs there. Our top 3 have 24, so that's a good 7 more home runs than their top 3. So we got that going for us. All right,
and that doesn't even include Evan Montez, who I think is in second place in the league for with 10 home runs.
Criminy. Let's get the lineup for the assistant coach. Looks like this. Starting things off, batting first and playing shortstop, Noah McLean. Behind him at third base, you got Spray Bellamy. He'll bat second. Batting third, the on-fire Swindle Heath. He'll be out in his native left field. Speaking of natives, you got Corbin Huerta is going to be DH. He's going to be a designated hitter. He'll bat cleanup. It's a good spot for cleanup. Evan Montez, as Pete was talking about, he'll play second base. He's fifth, batting sixth. Kid Paul up center field, way out there in the middle. Buck Daniels going to be out in right field. He's back on the turf today. He wants to show things where he's at. Maxie LeBlanc was catching, but he's not 100%, so I'm thinking of bringing in Kenny Bernal. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Ken Bernal is going to start now. Ken Bernal's got that rifle arm, so maybe keep these guys from stealing and keep better defense out there. Johnny Contreras is going to finish it up batting ninth at first base. And on the mound, you got Fernando Beefy. Fernando, or Nando as his buddies call him, as though it's a four-finger, the two-finger mixes up the curved ball, the change-up. Pete, ready for this?
I certainly am. Let's get into it.
Get us that lineup from those Heaters.
You got it. The Heaters are going to lead off with Carlton Starr, the shortstop, batting first. Reyes Rufo, the center fielder, batting second. Slapper Glute, the left fielder, batting third. Levo, the first baseman, batting fourth. House, the second baseman, will bat fifth. Batting sixth, Smoke, the catcher. Fox, the third baseman, will bat seventh. Bonetti, the designated hitter, will bat eighth. And Yuppers, the right fielder, will bat ninth. Night game. Here we go.
Yeah, prime time.
Fernando Bull. Yes, sir. So, leading off, Carlton Starr, Reyes Rufo, Slapper Glue, going to get a first look at Fernando Beefy, who's going to take the bump with an 11.0 ERA. Come on, Fernando, let's get her in gear for the postseason. Carlton Starr, the shortstop, is locked in and fit. He's a first pitch slayer, hitting 280 with 4 home runs, 17 RBIs on the season.
All right, a beautiful night here in Dallas, Texas. Fernando Beefy gets his first signal. Kenny Bernal, he winds up, throws it, and this game's underway. Swing and a miss, strike one. That's a good start. It's a good start, Pete. A lot of fans made the trip over the border up from Mexico here to watch this game. There's a lot of Heater jerseys back there. The pitch misses a little bit high. One ball, one strike. Pressure up already. A lot more Texas Rambler fans here at home, as you would expect. And they're going to cheer on this team. Hopefully get the underdog win. And hard foul ball first base line. Get a new one. 1-2. He's got the shortstop for the Heaters, Carlton Starr, in a hole. Oh, check swings. He thought about chasing it. Good pitch. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Pop up center field, going deep. Kid Paul runs back to the warning track, catches it in the grass at the very edge. And that's a good start. Now it's Reyes Rufo, the A-ranked center fielder. Likes to pitch his high. He's a rally starter. He's hitting 299 with 6 home runs and 21 RBIs. He can hurt you bad. Breaker misses outside. ball 1. Quiet fans here right now, but they're a little pensive, I think, a little nervous about what they might see. That one's fouled back. That's going to go foul. That even zings up at 1 apiece. Pop up left field. Kid Paul's running over to it. He's going to make that grab in center field. So far, Kid Paul doing all the heavy lifting. That brings in Slapper Glute. Kid Paul, get ready. Slapper sitting 259, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. Great contact hitter again. Little hack, the left fielder for the Monterrey Heaters. It's the first ball out in the left field. Oh, it's why couldn't I think of his name? Swindle Heath dives for it, traps it. That's the first one on. It's a double, and they got a guy in scoring position already. Antonio Leyva, big power hitter, 263 average, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. Outfield going deep, just in case, so I don't have to run too far. 2 outs. Got it. Johnny Contreras reaches out and grabs the liner and ends that side, Pete.
All right, so we head into the bottom of the first. No score, no McLean. Spray, Bellamy, and Swindle. He's going to get a first look at Lawrence Parker, who's taking them up with a 3.28 ERA. Good inning for Fernando Beefy. No McLean, the shortstop, is neutral and fit. He favors the low pitch. He's hitting .450 with 10 home runs, 27 RBIs on the season. Nobody on, nobody out. Parker delivers his first pitch. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to No McLean. There is a lifted into left field. The left fielder is coming up, and Slapper Glute will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, Spray, let's get on here. He likes his pitches outside. He's hitting .353 with 6 home runs, 17 RBIs. Always a capable batter at the plate. First one's up high and in, ball 1. Good patience. 1 ball, no strikes. Get the pitch count up. Fouls that back behind the plate. We're even now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late swing, strike 2. Now he's in a hole. 1 and 2. Ooh, he swings at a horrible pitch inside and gets a K.
Jeez, Pete, what are you doing? 1 out, 2 out. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, steps in. He's locked in. If it favors the outside pitch, he's a big Hackett in 417 with 11 home runs, 21 RBIs. Nobody on, 2 outs. First pitch to Heath is inside, ball 1. That's in it for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Swindle Heath. Parker throws his 9th pitch, a roller past the second baseman into center field. So a 2-out single for Swindle Heath. And we got 1 on with 2 outs. In steps Corbin Huerta.
All right, Corbin. That's all right. Well, we got 1 on, but there's already 2 outs. So we'll see what happens here. Corbin Huerta hits it deep to left field, but it's going to drift foul. 0-1 the count. Ramblers threatening here, but it's... Oh, that one misses low. Good patience, Corbin. A little too low. The DH. Oh, that somehow made it in a strike high and up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Fastball on the ground. House picks it up, bare hands it, throws it to first base, and closes out the side. So far, Pete, 1 hit for each team.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the top of the second. No score. Skyla House, Kimmy Smoke, Jackson Fox going to get a first look at Fernando Beefy, who threw 10 pitches and gave up 1 hit in the first inning. His ERA is dropped to 10.61. Skyla House, the second baseman, is locked in and fit. She's a consistent dive wizard, hitting .338 with 7 home runs, 30 RBIs. Dive wizard, faster recoveries from diving catches. First pitch. Inside, ball 1. Consistent mojo changes at a 25% slower rate. That's in it for called strike. 1-1 now from play to play and game to game. That's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Skyla House, the Heater second baseman.
Really?
That's a low ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Beefy throws a strike. That's full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Beefy throwing his 16th pitch to Skyla House in the second inning. And she gets enough of that to foul that off into the dugout along the third base side. She'll get another pitch. 3-2. There's a roller, and No McLean is going to dive for it and not get it. So it's going to roll into left field. Swindle Heath will throw it in. So a leadoff single for Skyla House. And now Kimmy Smoke, the catcher, stepping into the batter's box. She's neutral and fit. She's a volatile player. She's hitting .277 with 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. So 1 out with no outs. Kimmy Smoke, swing and a miss, strike 1. About average speed over at first base.
No, that's outside.
That's a little outside. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a roller to Evan Montez. He's going to pick it up, throw it to second, and they try to get the relay, but they can't do it in time. So they get the force out at second, but there's runners at first. Jackson Fox, the third baseman, neutral and fit. He's got magic hands. He's hitting .242 with 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Runner at first with speed. First pitch, inside ball one. Jackson Fox playing third base for the Heaters. There's a roller to Noah McLean. He picks it up, flips it to Evan Montez, who relays it to first for the double play, and we're out of the inning. We're going to go into the bottom of the second. Still no score. Evan Montez, Kid Paul, Buck Daniel going to get a first look at Lawrence Parker, who threw 13 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and gave up 1 hit in his half of the first. He's got a 3.21 ERA. Evan Montez, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's a slow poke. Hitting .368. First pitch. Ripped down the first base line into the corner. Evan Montez is going to come around, and he's pushing for second, and he's going to get in with a leadoff double to the bottom of the second base. So runner at second with no outs, and in steps Kid Paul.
All right, nice way to go there. And Kid Paul, the pressure up. Now the fans starting to cheer. You got a fast man at second. An outfield single gets us the run. First one somehow makes it for strike, high and up. Strike one. 0-1 count. Oh, misses low. Good patience. Not easy not to swing. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Right in there, straight to the mound. I told him to go back. Oh. He's caught in their rundown. Yeah, he's going to get out. Okay, well, shoot. Should have sent both runners, but I don't know.
Buck Daniel, the right fielder, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. He's got bad jumps, but he's an off-speed hitter. He's hitting .448 with 7 home runs. First pitch is in there for a called strike one. 23 RBIs for Buck Daniel. That's fouled off. And very quickly, Daniel in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That's a low ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a roller to the shortstop Star. She'll flip it to first and she'll flip it to second and over to first. They turn a double play and get out of the second. So we're going to head into the top of the third. Heaters no score and 2 hits. Ramblers no score, 2 hits. Francis Bonetti and Bruce Yuppers getting a first at bat. And Carlton Starr 0 for 1. Beefy at 22 pitches, giving up 2 hits.
Well, so far it's a close, good defensive game. Francis Bonetti, the DH for the Heaters, hitting .359 on the season, 2 home runs, 14 RBIs. Takes his first pitch right in for strike 0-1. Now Beefy spits something out. Winds up, throws his 24th pitch. It's a liner in the right field, thankfully foul. That was going to be extra bases. 0-2. It's got him in a hole. Can Beefy get his 24th K? Fouls that back off the wall. It's going to be hard to K anybody on this team, Pete. These guys are good. Oh, that one gets way up and out. Somehow lost his grip on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Francis Bonetti. Frank. Check swing, ball 2. And now we're knotted up at 2 apiece. Wind up the toss. Early swing fouled back off the wall. Fans happy to see Beefy maybe get past this guy. There's a bomb to left field. It's going deep. Uh-oh. And it's off the wall. Okay, it's fair ball. Swindle Heath jumps up, but he times it wrong. And that's going to get Bonetti into second base. It's actually better than I thought. I thought that was out of here.
I did too.
So glad he's done. But now the problem is he got no outs. The pressure up. We got to get them off. 30th pitch to start off against Bruce Yuppers. In there for strike 0 the count. Bruce is hitting .244 with 1 home run, 5 RBIs. We got to be ready for that play. There's 2 quick strikes. 0-2. Safety off now. I got him in a hole. It'd be real nice to get past and K somebody. Johnny Contreras makes that grab. Goes back to second. Oh, and doesn't get the runner in time. But it's a good out. Wow, that was close. And now it's going to bring in Carlton Starr. 0 for 1 on the evening. Beautiful night here in Dallas. I think I said that before. Pressure low. Top of the third. No score. Man on second base with 1 out. Rising fastball misses high. Ball 1. Claps in the seats there. Fernando Beefy still looking for his 24th K of the season. That one misses outside. Ball 2. A little nervous throwing to the locked-in Carlton Starr. It was a great contact hitter. There it is, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, safety off. 1 out in the top of the third. Man on second base. Hard one.
Oh,
That's
no.
going to be extra base. That's going to be... Oh, and he's chasing it. Swindle Heath is chasing it down. He's running a long way. He's going to throw it in. The run's going to come home. And it's a triple and an RBI. And that starts things off here. Again, with 2 strikes. It always happens with 2 strikes, Pete. We can't seem to shut down on those 2 strikes. They get strike 1, strike 2, and then a run. Still 1 out with a runner at third now. Hard foul first base into the dugout. The Ramblers. We got to get past one of these guys. Otherwise, another run comes in. It's anticipated at left field. It's going to go foul. And Swindle Heath can't quite get there. It's a little too far away. 0-2. Can he get past somebody? Fouled back third base line. Souvenir. 40th pitch coming up. Looking for number 24. Breaker outside corner. Strike 3. Exactly what we needed. That was yeah, that was he's happy with it. The catcher. What's his name? Slapper.
I forgot.
Yeah, Kenny Bernal. Slapper left fielder. Hitting .265, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. Great contact hitter. This first pitch inside, ball 1. We got to get the out here. 1 ball, no strikes. There's the strike. Outside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. Safety off now. Slapper glute. Hard foul back off the wall. 1-2. He's got him in a hole. It would be nice to get out. This was just that 1 run. Rising fastball up and out. Misses. 2-2-2. Top of the 3rd. Curveball on the ground. Evan Montez jumps, but he can't get there. It's going to be another run again on 2 strikes, Pete. 2 strikes. We give up the run.
Dagnabbit.
Now it's 2-0. Heaters. Top of the 3rd. 2 outs. 1 more to go. Faster than average run at first base. First pitch ever strike. Safety off on 1. 234. 3 home runs. 11 RBIs. Rising fastball is high. Ball 1. Actually, outfield's going to go deep because he's a power hitter. Goes over to first base. Runner back in the dirt. Hopefully he doesn't get a home run. Lavo, the first baseman. Nice trap by Kenny Bernal. That one's low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hard one on the ground to Spray Bellamy. He's going to get the easy throw over to first base before he's halfway there. It ends the side.
Yeah, but the Heaters put 2 on the board, so we're going to head into the bottom of the 3rd. Kenny Bernal and Johnny Contreras can get their first look at Lawrence Parker. Noah McLean going to take the plate with 0-for-1 on the day. Parker at 22 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. His ERA is at a 3.14. Kenny Bernal, the catcher, neutral and fit, a durable player, hitting .316 with 3 home runs, 15 RBIs.
And he takes his first pitch, fouls it back behind the plate. 0-1 the count. 24th pitch. Inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2 on 1 high and in is a changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kenny Bernal. That one in the dirt. Nobody's swinging. Ball 2. Get that pitch count up. 27th pitch. Ooh, swing and a strike. There's his 2nd K.
Yeah. Dagnabbit. Johnny Contreras, the first baseman, is neutral and fit. He's a base rounder. Sitting .290 with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 3rd. Heaters up 2-0. Johnny Contreras takes the first pitch. Strike 1. That one's fouled off into the stands over the dugout on the 3rd base side. Strike 2. There's a shot in the center field. A line drive single. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Noah McLean.
All right. We just got the 1 out. Noah McLean 0-for-1 on the evening so far. Got a slower than average run at first base. His first pitch in there. It's a liner past the shortstop into right field, Pete. It's going to be another single. The Ramblers have 2 on with 1 out. We got to make something happen here, kid.
Yeah, we do. An in-step Spray Bellamy. He can do it. 3rd baseman. 0-for-1 today. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. Neutral and fit. 1 out, 2 on in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch over the plate for a called strike. Strike 1. Spray Bellamy slowing things down. That's low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Parker throws his 34th. That's lifted into right field. The right fielder's calling for it. He's going to make the catch. And Contreras will take 3rd on the fly, the sacrifice. So runners at 1st and 3rd with 2 outs, and in steps Swindle Heath.
Heads up base runner there. Swindle Heath 1-for-1. Likes his pitches outside. Got runners in the corners. 2 outs. We need to get a run here. Bottom of the 3rd. We got. It's a home run. We're ahead, Pete. What a huge bomb by Swindle Heath. Wow, out of the park. Yeah, holy cow. Swindle Heath cranks that one 477 feet It's his 12th home run and 24th RBI of the season, and he puts us in the lead.
Yes, sir. And in steps Corbin here, the designated hitter. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Nobody on, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Ramblers up 3-2. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1 to Corbin. There's a stinger, a roller to the second baseman. They'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the third out. So we're going to head into the top of the fourth. It's Ramblers 3, Heaters 2, Skyla House 1 for 1, Kimmy Smoke 0 for 1, and Jackson Fox 0 for 1. Beefy at 49 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 10.50. Come on, Fernando. Skyla House is locked in and fixed. She's 1 for 1 with a single today. Fernando Beefy in the fourth with a lead.
What a bomb by...
There's a roller to Johnny Contreras. He's going to take it himself. Step on first base for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Kimmy Smoke, the catcher. She's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today. That was, he put it right where Swindle needed it. That one's fouled straight back over the backstop. Out of play, strike 1. That's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Fernando Beefy is neutral and fit. There's a shot.
Tie game.
That's going into right field, and that's going to be gone. Yeah. A home run to right field. Kimmy Smoke drove that one 408 feet. That's her 3rd home run and 12th RBI of the season, and the Heaters have tied the game 3-3. And in steps Jackson Fox, the third baseman. He's tense but fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Nobody on, 1 out in the top of the fourth. Jackson Fox playing third base for the Heaters. That one's fouled off, out of play. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Beefy throwing his 55th pitch inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Tie score. That's in it for called second strike. Fox now working from behind in the count. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Fox. That's the second K on today for Fernando Beefy. Francis Benetti, the designated hitter, is 1 for 1 with a double. He's a stealer. Increased running speed while attempting to steal a base. So with 2 outs and nobody on, Beefy delivers first pitch high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in it for a called strike. That'll even it up at 1-1. Francis Benetti, designated hitting for the Heaters tonight. He fouls that one off over the backstop. 1-2. Benetti behind in the count. Beefy delivers. There's a shot right to Spray Bellamy at third base. Didn't even have to move. Just grabbed it out of the air. We're going to head into the bottom of the fourth. The score is tied 3-3. Evan Montez 1 for 1 with a double. Kid Paul 0 for 1 and Buck Daniel 0 for 1. Lawrence Parker at 37 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 3.62. Evan Montez, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's a slow poke. He's 1 for 1 with a double. He's hitting .373 with 9 home runs.
Takes the first pitch, misses ball 1. 1 to the count. Tie ball game in the bottom of the fourth, 3-3. 2 quick balls, and maybe we're getting to Lawrence Parker's tense now. 40th pitch coming up right here. Ooh, early swing, but that was the pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing to strike 2, 2-2, and now he's back to even. Pop up behind home plate. It's going back, and it's going to be out of play, thankfully. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Past the mound, Carlton Starr bare hands at shortstop. Those are our first 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, and in steps Kid Paul, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 today. He's an RBI hero with bad jumps. First pitch in there for called strike. Strike 1. Parker is tense. There's a shot lifted into left field. The left fielder is there calling for it. And Slapper Glued will make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Buck Daniel.
All right, Buck, 0 for 1 tonight. Hitting .443. His average is down to .443. First pitch outside, straight on the ground to Fox. 1 pump throw to third. That was 3 quick outs.
Yeah, we didn't make him throw to very many either. We're going to go into the top of the fifth. It's Heaters 3, Ramblers 3. Bruce Yuppers 0 for 1. Carlton Starr 1 for 2 with a triple. And Ray's Rufo 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Fernando Beefy at 61 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits. His ERA is at a 10.45.
Bruce Yuppers 0 for 1 on the night. Steeler mind gamer. If we can keep them off here, Pete, that's a big deal. It gets us in there. If we let them score, that's a big problem. Top of the fifth, pressure up now. Brucey Yuppers. It's the first one to center field, going deep back to the wall. Oh, out of here. Home run on the first pitch. Oh, man.
Gosh, Fernando, what are you... You're killing us.
Just what we feared. It's Yupper's second home run and 6th RBI of the season, and the Heaters take the lead back quick. We got to shut them down. Carlton Starr now 1 for 2 with a triple and an RBI. First pitch, Slayer. Locked in. Doesn't help. Fernando Beefy going to throw a 63rd pitch. We'll wind up the toss. Check swing, strike 1. Strategy off now. Or strategy. Safety off. Curveball, never strike 2, 0-2. He's got him in 2 quick strikes. If we can get out with just 1 run, that's okay. Swing him at strike 3. That's another K by Fernando Beefy. I think this is his 4th tonight? 3rd or 4th?
3rd, I think.
And now it's Ray's Rufo 0 for 2 this evening. Rally starter likes a high pitch. Fans cheering on because if we can get out of this, like I said, with just 1 run, it's a game right now. Still anybody's game. Wind up the toss. Hard foul, first base line. Suter. On the count to Ray's Rufo. Center fielder for the Heaters. Hard foul, first base line. 0-2. Got him in a hole. I hate when it's 0-2, though. That's when they do damage. Anticipated the 2-strike fastball. It's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 5th. 1 run, Heater lead, 4-3. Check swing, strike 3. He gets 2 straight Ks. And Fernando Beefy waking up after that home run he gave up. And now it's Slapper Glute's turn. 2 for 2 with 2 singles and an RBI. This is the test right here. The fans cheered him on. They know he can do it. 70th pitch. If he can get around Slapper Glute, he owns the night. On the ground to Spray Bellamy. 1 pump throw over to first base. It's not a strikeout, but it is an out, Pete.
Yeah, we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. Heaters with a 4-3 lead over the Ramblers. Kenny Bernal 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Johnny Contreras 1 for 1. And Noah McLean 1 for 2. Lawrence Parker at 46 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 3.55. Kenny Bernal, the catcher, neutral and fit, durable player who's 0 for 1 tonight. Come on, Kenny, let's get her going here.
Hitting here.
That's right. Take some.
Oh,
There's a shot into center field. The center fielder, Ray's Rufo, is there to make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, but he throws him right down there. It's like, okay, Johnny Contreras 1 for 1 with a single. 1 out, bottom of the 3rd. Fans cheering him on. First one misses high ball, 1-0 the count. Second pitch is probably going to be a strike on the ground past the mound. And that's going to get him on first base, Pete. Nice at-bat there, Johnny C.
Yeah, a slow roller. He was able to run out. Runner at first with 1 out. Noah McLean, the shortstop, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single. He favors the low pitch. Johnny Contreras does not have a lot of speed at first base. There's a roller to the shortstop. Carlton Starr to flip to second, over to first for the double play. We're out of the inning. We're going to go into the top of the 6th. Heaters 4 runs on 7 hits. The Ramblers 3 runs on 6 hits. Montonio Levo 0 for 2. Skylar House 1 for 2. And Kimmy Smoke 1 for 2 with a home run. Fernando Beefy at 70 pitches with 4 strikeouts. Levo, the first baseman, is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 tonight.
You know, with those last 2, it's like, I know we're supposed to take more pitches, but when it comes right at the reticle, it's like, it's real tough.
It drives you nuts because you swing and it goes nowhere. Even though it's right at the reticle, you're like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
First pitch to Levo is in there for a called strike. Strike 1 over the inside corner. There's a shot that's going into the alley between left and center. And Swindle Heath is on his horse. He's going to pick it up and hit the cutoff man, but Lievo's going to pull in the second with a leadoff double. So 1 on with no outs. In steps Skylar House, the second baseman. She's locked in and fit. She's 1 for 2 with a single. She's a consistent dive wizard. So with a runner at second base and nobody out, Fernando Beefy gets ready to throw his 73rd pitch. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Skylar House, the Heater's second baseman. She rips that one, but that's going to be foul along the first base line. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there for called second strike, and now House is behind in the count 1-2. There's a shot, and that's going to get into center field. And Kid Paul's going to come up firing. She's going to go for second.
Yep.
And they're going to, she'll be able to get the second. They were able to hold Lievo to third, but now you got runners at second and third with no outs, and in steps Kimmy Smoke, the catcher. She's locked in fit, 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. That looks like that's going to be the end of Fernando Beefy's night. He went 6 innings and gave up 4 runs. They're going to Leland Bull, as you just heard over the loudspeaker, is going to come in and take over duty for Fernando Beefy. Leland Bull has good velocity, about a little bit less than average junk, and poor accuracy. He's neutral and fit with a 4.5 ERA, a 1.27 whip, 19 strikeouts. He does throw an elite 4-seam fastball. He's stimulated. He's almost fully rested. He throws that elite 4-finger. He's got a cut finger and a curveball, and the stimulated trait is 10% chance of a plus fitness becoming juiced for the final 2.5 innings. So Leland Bull on the mound, runners at second and third with no outs. Swing and a miss, strike one. Kimmy Smoke got smoked. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Kimmy Smoke, the catcher, the Heater catcher. That's in it for a called second strike. Smoke now working from behind the count, 1-2. Leland Bull delivers, and she breaks the bat, and that's going to be foul, out of play just over the dugout on the third base side. She'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bull delivers, and there's a okay. Well, it was an early dive. The ball wasn't moving nearly as fast as Spray Bellamy thought it was. He was able to stop it, so Lievo couldn't score, but the bases are now loaded with no outs, and in steps Jackson Fox, the third baseman. No outs. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's inside, in there for a called strike. 1-1 now to Jackson Fox, the Heater third baseman. There's a roller. Oh, no. Yeah, should have gone home.
Or second.
Was able to
you could have got a double play at second.
Well, it was, the thing that aggravates me is I was sitting there telling myself, go home, go home, go home. And immediately he picked it up and I hit the first button. I was like, what? You knew you had to go home. Why didn't you throw it home? All right, so Lievo did score. They were able to get the force at first base. So there's 1 out, runners at second and third, and the Heaters are no up, 5-3. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Francis Benetti, the designated hitter, is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, down goes Benetti. And the first K for Leland Bull. So 2 outs now, and in steps Bruce Yuppers, the right fielder. He's 1 for 2 with a home run and RBI. That bugs me when you know where you're supposed to go, and it's like muscle memory makes you throw. You're like, no. Oh, you were the whole time you were saying, go home, go home, go. First pitch to Yuppers is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. That'll even it up. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Heaters with a 2-run lead over the Ramblers. That's in there for a called second strike. And now Bruce Yuppers, the Heater right fielder, is behind the count, 1-2. There's a roller, and no. And Leland Bull was too slow to pick it up. Luckily, Evan Montez was able to run in and make the play. We're going to go into the bottom of the 6th. It's Heaters 5, Ramblers 3. Spray Bellamy 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Swindle Heath 2 for 2 with a home run. Corbin here to 0 for 2. And Lawrence Park, 50 pitches and 2 strikeouts. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today.
All right, Spray, let's get back in this bottom of the 6th. 2-run game. First one right in there for strike. 0 on the count. He comes at you quick with the strikes, too. Took a pitch outside, foul back up the wall. Now he's in a hole, 0-2. Does not go for that one. Good patience. Get that ball coming up. 54th pitch coming up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the ground, straight to shortstop. Carlton Starr, 1 pump throw over first base, 1 up, 1 down.
Yep, and then steps Swindle Heath, the left fielder. He's 2 for 2 with a home run, a single, and 3 RBIs tonight. He is locked in and fit. He favors the outside pitch, so 1 out and nobody on. Swindle Heath takes the first pitch. Strike 1. No balls and a strike to Swindle Heath. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike down to Heath. That's high as well. 2-1 to Swindle Heath, the Rambler left fielder. There's a shot. That's going to get into the gap between right and center. Swindle Heath is coming around first, and he's pulling into second with a double. So a 1-out double for Swindle Heath. And then steps Corbin Yurta.
All right, Corbin Huerta 0 for 2 on the night. Unusual for him. We need an outfield single, get in a run. There it is. Liner to left field, straight into the glove of Glute for the second out. Was a big hit, though.
Yeah. I thought he had it. 2 outs. Evan Montez, the second baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a double. Runner at second base with 2 outs. First pitch to Montez is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Lawrence Parker going to throw his 61st pitch here in the bottom of the 6th. That's fouled back into the backstop. It's 0-2 now to Evan Montez. That's outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Throw back to first. With 2 strikes, they're anticipating Swindle. He's going to take off with the pitch. There's a shot. Is that going to go? It's back to the wall. And it's going to be caught at the wall by Yuppers for the 3rd out. We're going to go into the top of the 7th. It is Heaters 5, Ramblers 3. Carlton Star 1 for 3 with a triple and a strikeout. Rays Rufo 0 for 3 with 2 catch strikeouts. Slapper Glute 2 for 3. Leland Bullet 15 pitches with a strikeout, gave up 1 hit.
Oh. Boy. I'm telling you, Pete. Okay, here we go. Carlton Star. Leyland Bulls winds up, throws, low and in, ball 1. 1 to the count. 17th pitch by Leyland Bull coming up. The locked in Carlo Starlo. Breaker on the ground to Johnny Contreras. Picks it up. He's going to toss it over to Leyland Bull, who covers the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now, as he says, Rays Rufo, his turn. Likes to pitch his high. He's tense, though. Rally starter. We'll see what that means. There's one straight on the ground. Johnny Contreras. He's going to take that one himself. 2 quick outs, Pete. This is a good pace.
Yeah. Keeping the pitch count low too.
Yeah. All right. This looks good so far. Leyland Bull's going to throw his 19th pitch. It's a curve. Misses inside. Ball 1 to Slapper Glute, left fielder. It's 1 ball, no strikes. That one, 2 ball, no strikes. He's a little hack, Slapper Glute. Good contact hitter. Pressure up, 2-0. Hard liner into left center field. That's going back into that deep section. That's going to be multiple bases. He's going to throw it into the cutoff, and it's a double. Well, they got a lot of extra bases, these Heaters.
Yeah.
And that's going to bring in Tony Labo, 1 for 3. He's got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. But Leyland Bull can get past him and keep us in this game. But he has to get past him. Hard foul, third base line. Over the count. Pressure way up here now in the top of 7. It's a 2-run Heater lead. Another strike, 0-2. We got him in a hole, but can he convert? 24th pitch, looking for his 21st K. Oh, it got away. All right. Good recovery by Kenny Bernal. The runner doesn't go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High and up. Misses ball. 2-2-2. Here it comes. Curveball, foul ball, first base line. Still knotted up, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th, 2-run game. Hard one on the ground to Noah McLean. He whips it over to first base and clears it out, Pete.
Yep, we're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. Heaters 5, Ramblers 3, Kid Paul 0 for 2, Buck Daniel 0 for 2, Kenny Bernal 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Lawrence Parker at 63 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 7 hits. His ERA is at a 3.42. Let's get to him, boys. Kid Paul, the center fielder's neutral and fit 0 for 2 today. Come on, kid. Oh. So that's going to be the end of Montenio Lavo's day. The first baseman is going to be replaced by Dalton Pugh, the C-plus ranked first baseman. He has average speed, but he's got better than average fielder with a better than average arm. He's tense, but juiced. He's committed no errors so far this year. He's hitting .282 with 1 home run. He's also a stimulated player. 20% chance of his fitness becoming juiced for the final 2.5 innings. So I don't know. I don't understand this move, but
Lawrence Parker tees off to Kid Paul. Diving stop, Carlton Star to his right, throws to his left and gets the out. What a play by the Heaters shortstop.
Yeah, 1 out, and then steps Buck Daniel, the right fielder. He's tense but fit. 0 for 2 today. Been on a bit of a dry spell here. He's an off-speed hitter. First pitch to Buck Daniels in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Oh. It's ripped foul along the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's high, ball 2. 2-2 now to Buck Daniel. Outside ball 3. Full count to Buck Daniel. There's a shot. That's going to go. Buck Daniels back on the board, Tommy G.
Oh!
A home run to the left field bleachers. That one traveled 341 feet, and it's his 8th home run and 24th RBI of the season. Buck Daniels back, baby. It's 5-4 Heaters, and in steps Kenny Bernal.
All right, we need more of that pressure way up. Fans cheering on the hometown boy, the Dallas native. Pressure through the roof. 1 out, just 1 out. It's inside ball 1. 1 to the count. Kenny Bernal will go along here. He hasn't had many home runs at this park, though. He's got them mostly out of town. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th, 1-run game. On the ground, straight to Pugh at first base. He's going to run that down himself, get that 2nd out. Kenny Bernal is not happy.
2 outs, nobody on. Johnny Contreras, the first baseman, steps in. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles tonight. Hitting .310 on the season. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Contreras is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's inside ball 1. Lawrence Parker throwing his 76th pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Johnny Contreras. That's fouled back out of play over the backstop. 1-2. There's a roller to Pugh over at first base, and Contreras, he'll step on the base for the 3rd out. We're going to head into the top of the 8th. Heaters 5, Ramblers 4, Skylar House 2 for 3 with a double. Kimmy Smoke 2 for 3 with a home run, and Jackson Fox 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Bullet 27 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. His ERA is at a 4.18. Skylar House, the second baseman, is locked in and pitches 2 for 3 with a double and a single tonight. And this is a knockdown, drag-out cat fight here, boys and girls. First pitch is pounded into the air, and Swindle Heath is going to make the run. Oh, and he missed it.
Wow.
It was just over his head.
Wow.
And a leadoff triple.
He should have had that.
I didn't know whether I should jump or dive.
No, I know.
He
was right there.
Yeah, but he had his back to the field. A leadoff triple. Kimmy Smoke, the catcher, is locked in. She's 2 for 3 tonight with a home run.
Crap.
So a leadoff triple. First pitch fouled off, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Kimmy Smoke, the Heater catcher.
Oh man, I don't know what to throw.
She hit a home run tonight. There's a shot. That's gonna. Oh, it was a tough dive. Kid Paul tried to get it in. Unfortunately, it's a single to a double to actually center field. Kid Paul gets it in quickly, but Kimmy Smoke pulls into second. There's another run scored. It's Jackson Fox stepping in. He's 0 for 3 with an RBI. The lead has been extended to 2 runs again. It's Heaters 6, Ramblers 4. Leland Bull going to throw his 31st pitch to Jackson Fox, the third baseman.
I don't know what to throw.
That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Runner at second with no outs in the top of the 8th. Heaters have taken a 2-run lead. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Jackson Fox now is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Leland Bull steps off the rubber, and Kimmy Fox is back. There's a roller to Spray Bellamy, and he's going to make the throw to first, and they'll get Jackson Fox for the first out. So 1 out and 1 on. Kimmy Smoke stayed at second. Francis Bonetti, the designated hitter, is 1 for 3 with a double. So 1 on and 1 out in the top of the 8th. That's fouled back over the backstop. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. That one's lifted, and it's going to drop in front of the right fielder for a clean single. It's the bloop single to right field. Runners at the corners now with 1 out, and in steps Bruce Yepers, the right fielder. He's 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. Yepers' home run gave the Leland Bulls' accuracy is now steady. He's tense but fit. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. But his accuracy is starting to wane there. That's in there for a called second strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That missed on the outside corner for a ball. Ball 1. 1 and 2 now to Bruce Yepers, the Heater right fielder. That's high ball 2. That evens the count at 2 and 2. As in it for called third strike, and down goes Bruce Yuppers. So 2 on, 2 out. Carlton Starr, the shortstop. He's locked in and fit. He's 1 for 4 with a triple and an RBI. He's a first pitch slayer. Plus 10 power and plus 15 contact on an 0-0 pitch. So with 2 outs and 2 on, Leland Bull staring down Carlton Starr. Waiting for the saw. There's a shot that's going to get into. That's going to get into right field. So a hard line drive into right field. Another run scores, and there's runners at first and second with 2 outs. Ray's Rufo, the center fielder, steps in. He's tense but fit. He's 0 for 4 today. The lead now is 3 runs, folks. Heaters up 7, Ramblers 4. That's going to be the end of Leland Bull's day. They're going to bring in Jada Testa. Jada Testa is locked in and fit right now. She's got better than average velocity, better than average jump, good accuracy. As I said, she's locked in and fit. She's got an 8.14 ERA, a 1.44 whip, 28 Ks on the season. She's got the elite changeup, and she's a clutch pitcher. She's almost fully rested. She throws a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. And that clutch attribute means she gets +5 to all skills when pressure is high. The effect is double when pressure is extreme. So Jada Testa taking over on the mound. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. That one's popped up, foul, out of play. Ray's Rufo, the center fielder, at the plate. He's going to hit that. That's a roller. Oh, we don't need it. We just need one.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
No McLean goes for the grabs the ball, makes the throw to first. Johnny Contreras gets the force out at first. So we're going into the bottom of the 8th. It's 7-4 Heaters. No McLean, 1 for 3. Spray Bowman 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Swindle Heath 3 for 3 with a home run and a double. Lawrence Parker is still on the mound. No McLean, the shortstop, neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single. Favors the low pitch.
All right, Ramblers, you got a chance here. Past the mound, gets that low pitch, and he's in the center field. He's on Pete with no outs.
Yes. Spray Bellamy to the third baseman. He's tense but fit. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Favors the outside pitch. He is a big hack. He can go deep if he gets a chance.
Nope, that's high.
Bellamy squares around for the bunt, but it was outside. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. That's popped up just in front of home plate. The catcher, Kimmy Smoke, is there to make the catch. 1 out and 1 on, and in steps Swindle Heath.
All right, Swindle Heath, 3 for 3 with a home run and all the things that they're going to pull Lawrence Parker. All right, they're not going to hold the game because this is a dangerous hitter. And they're going to bring in Sage Tumblo, the B- ranked starter / reliever. He's known mostly for his velocity. He also has good junk and accuracy. He has a 2.33 ERA and a 103 whip with 32 Ks. He's well rested. Throws a forefinger, the cut finger, mixes up with the slider and the screwball. And with the pressure through the roof, he's thrown to our most dangerous hitter, who leads the league in home runs. First pitch misses inside, ball 1, 1-0 count. He's also a smart hitter. That one's also, that's high enough, so makes it in. Safety off now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 8th. That one misses inside, ball 2. Wow, 2-1. Outside ball 3. He's got some crazy move on it, but he's not going. He got hitter's pitch, 3-1. Oh, somehow makes the top. I don't know. 3-2 full count. He's getting the pitch count up though. Whoa, outside. No. Swings at a bad pitch and it's a double play. Oh, that was horrible. Oh.
Yeah. Going into the top of the 9th, it's Heaters, 7 runs on 15 hits for the Ramblers, 4 runs on 9 hits. Slapper Glute, 3 for 4 with a double. Dalton Pugh, first at bat. And Skylar House, 3 for 4 with a triple and a double. Wow.
All right, Slapper glue it now. We got to keep him off the board and score 3 in the next inning. That's what we need to do. Jada Test is just a pitcher to do it. Foul ball, first base line into the dugout for the Ramblers. If anyone get past him, it's Jada, but the problem is, can we get more offense? There's a hard hit to center field. Running back is Kid Paul is going to make that grab of the warning track in front of the Heaters bullpen. That brings in Dalton Pugh now. 282, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, stimulated. He's brought into the game to replace the first baseman. Dalton Pugh juiced but tense. That's an odd, frazzled kind of a setup. Pressure up now, 1 ball, no strikes. Check swing ball 2. Jada testing him out. testing him. Her 7th pitch, she's going to go up for the strike. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on that breaker in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. You looking to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He's a good power hitter. He missed a couple in a row. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Can Jada Testa get a strikeout? No, it's a home run bomb to right field. Jumping in. It's over by about 15 feet. That's it. That's the game, Pete. Yeah, that ball went 390 feet. It's Pugh's 2nd home run and 5th RBI of the season, and he comes in to save the game on his first at bat. With Skyla House, consistent dive was a 3 for 4 triple double single. Well, I think we did all right. We held him to 8 runs. We halved him, at least as far as the score goes. That first pitch misses, ball 1 other count. Some fans starting to leave the building here. Top of the 9th, it's a 4-run game. Hard running on Johnny Contreras. He's going to run that down himself at the 2nd out. Kimei Smoke, 3 for 4, the home run, 2 singles, and RBI. Man, these guys are good. They're good. Jada Testa's still locked in, though. Dealing. Curveball, foul back behind the plate, 0-1. She's not broken up by this. It's not her loss if it happens. That for foul ball, 3rd base line, 0-2. Got her a hole. Could she get the K? Vice fastball does not go. She doesn't chase. Misses. Here comes K number 29. Oh, no. Instead, it's a single in the center field. Get another single there, and they got another runner on, and we got to get that. We got to get that K against these guys.
3rd baseman, number 67, Jackson Fox.
Jackson Fox off for 4. 0 for 4. Here's the guy she's got to beat. Got a fast runner at first base. This is inside ball 1 of the count. Tense batter at the plate. Hard foul ball, 3rd base line. Spray Bellamy dives, but it's out of reach. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one on the ground. McLean's going to run up, whip it, finally clear things out.
Yeah, we're going to head into the bottom of the 9th. It is Heaters 8 runs on 17 hits. The Ramblers 4 runs on 9 hits. Corbin Huerta 0 for 3. Evan Montez 1 for 3 with a double. And Kid Paul 0 for 3. Tumbelo at 6 pitches with an ERA of 2.29. Corbin Huerta, the designated hitter, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 today. Nobody out. Bottom of the 9th. Ramblers need 4 to tie, 5 to win. Corbin Huerta's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Maximiliano LeBlanc, the B-ranked catcher. He's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect, poor speed on the base paths, but he's neutral and well, hitting 284 with a home run, 5 RBIs. He favors the low pitch. So pinch hitting for Spray Bellamy, Maximiliano LeBlanc. He takes the first pitch up the middle into center field. A line drive single, so a leadoff single for Maximiliano LeBlanc. And let's see what they can do with it. Evan Montez stepping into the batter's box.
Evan Montez 1 for 3 with a double. We gotta get some guys on, get some more runs. The infield comes in on Montez. They thought he was gonna bunt. That gets past him in the center field. And now you got 1 at first and second, Pete, with no outs.
Yes, sir. And in steps Kid Paul, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Runners at first and second. No outs. Ramblers down by 4. Kid Paul takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. There's a shot. That's going to get into left field. And the left fielder is going to make the catch and a snap throw to second base. But the runner is back. So 1 out and 2 on. In steps Buck Daniels.
Wow. Buck Daniel at the plate. Hardliner,
no.
Second base. That's the game. It's the double play. Oh, what a waste.
Oh, freaking A.
Oh, man. Ramblers lose about like we thought that one was going to go. Heck, we didn't let them get double digits. I think we got that going for us. We held them to 8 runs. We have the score, like we said earlier. There's no score at first. Heaters go up 2-0 in the 3rd. Ramblers answered right back, took the lead off a nice home run, 3-2. We had the lead. That was the last we'd ever see of it. The Heaters tie it up in the 4th. They had 1 more in the 5th, another in the 6th. We finally answered in the 7th, but they get 2 more in the 8th, and then they tap in the cleanup one in the 9th. There's only 3 innings. They didn't score. Heaters get 8 runs on 17 hits. The Ramblers get just 4 on 11. For the Heaters, the offense, Carlton Starr goes 2 for 5 with a run and 2 RBIs with a strikeout. Ray's Rufo, 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Slapper Clute has a big night. He goes 3 for 5 with an RBI. Montonio Lebo goes 1 for 4 with a run. Dalton Pugh comes in. What a night. He comes in to sub. He goes 1 for 1 with a run. It's a home run, so he gets that RBI. House has a big night. 3 for 5 with a run. Kimmy Smoke will be one of the players of the game. 4 for 5 with 2 runs, a home run, 2 RBIs. Kimmy Smoke was sure throwing around her. Fox comes in, goes 0 for 5, but gets an RBI with a strikeout, so it must have been a sack. Bonetti comes in, has a good night, goes 2 for 4 with a run and a strikeout. And Yuppers goes 1 for 4 with a run, a home run, an RBI, and a strikeout. Yeah, they get 3 home runs, which really hurt us.
Yeah, it did. Over there for the Ramblers, Noah McLean goes 2 for 4. He scored a run. Spray Bellamy, again, just not looking very Spray Bellamy-like. He's 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Swindle Heath goes 3 for 4, scored a run, hits a home run, picks up 3 RBIs. Corbin Hirta 0 for 3. Maximiliano LeBlanc comes in, pinch hits. He goes 1 for 1. Evan Montez 2 for 4. Kid Paul 0 for 4. Again, not a good night for Kid Paul. Buck Daniels 1 for 4, scored a run, hits a home run, and picks up the RBI. Kenny Bernal 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Johnny Contreras 2 for 3 with scored a run, and that's about it, folks.
For pitching, Parker comes in, starts, gets the win. Goes 7 in the third innings, gives up 9 hits, 4 earned runs, strikes out 2 batters, he gives up 2 home runs. His ERA stays around a 3.50. He's now 4-3-0 on the season. And Tumlo comes in and get the save, get this beat. He throws 1 2/3 innings, gives up just 2 hits. His ERA is at a 2.23. He's now 4-0-10. 10 on the season. 10 saves on the season. Wow.
He is a very good relief pitcher. For the Ramblers, Fernando Beefy, he'll get saddled with the loss. Only went 5 innings, gives up 9 hits, 5 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, give 2 home runs. His ERA is at a 10.69. His record falls to 1 win, 3 losses, and no saves. Leland Bull came in, did 2 2/3 innings, gave up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts. His ERA is at a 4.71. His record remains 1 win, 2 losses, and a save. And then Jay DeTesta came in, pitched an inning in the third, gave up 2 hits, 1 of them over the wall. She's got 1 earned run, the other and 1 home. She's at an 8.06, and her record remains 3 wins, no losses, and 3 saves. 3 stars of the game. The good number 1 star of the game, good old number 17, the 8th ranked left fielder, Swindle Heath. He goes 3 for 4 with a home run, a double, and 3 RBIs. He also scored a run.
All right, second star of the game, Kimmy Smoke, like we mentioned. Good for Swindle Heath for getting the star of the game. She's B-ranked catcher, first basewoman. She's went 4 for 5 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and scored 2 runs.
And then rounding out the 3 stars, number 8 for the Heaters, Skyla House, the A- ranked second base person, infielder. She went 3 for 5 with a triple, a double, and scored a run. Gamer stats, Tommy G with 6 hits, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 3 strikeouts, and a contribution of 44%. Pete J with 5 hits, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 3 strikeouts, and a contribution of 56%.
Way to get those RBIs, man.
I only got that 1 hit, though. I mean, that's where I got all the RBIs, was that 1 home run. Swindle Heath.
That was a big one, though, and it vaults him into the home run lead. All right, well, I guess not a huge surprise. We thought we were going to lose that one. If I go to the standings right now, that puts us back. Oh, actually, we're still in first place. We're tied in first place with the Wildcats. We would lose to them in the what's it called? They're 16-18, we're 15-17. We can get around these guys. We don't have to win huge to win this division, but we gotta win. And we're not. Schedule rounding things off. We got a half a dozen games left. After this, we're gonna hit the road, go to Detroit for 2. We got Ladd Bradwick against Sanchez Silvio. That's a big game against a division rival. We should beat those guys, but the chances of going in and grabbing 2 wins is kind of slim. Mitch Berry's going to face Rhiannon Cannon. for that second game. And then we head down to San Juan, Puerto Rico, where it's going to be Tobias Glover against Kelly, the Swordfish. We have played at that building since we started the beginning of last season. Then we come home and face the Wildcats in a couple home games. That's huge because that's, we're both battling out for first place. Going to be Beefy against Slip Souter.
Yeah, Fernando Beefy, our number 4 against one of the greatest pitchers in the game.
Yeah. Wow, that's a lot on our plate, but I think we're gonna get to it. And there's a lot of moves to tell you about after that last game, or there's a few at least. Let's say this. I'll say first of all, Emilio Doya doesn't have the touch anymore. He lost his trait utility player, so he can't play everywhere anymore. Wait a second, well, how is that possible? He's second base and infield and outfield. Isn't that utility?
Should be.
Yeah, call it whatever, I guess. Okay, whatever. So, that's one up from there.
Man and Moon offended a Wild Pigs coach and was replaced by Clifford Kane. Man and Moon, the C-plus ranked 31-year-old center fielder, left fielder, with about average power, less than average, almost poor contact, but got very good speed on the base paths. Average fielder with an average arm. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. He was making $6,300,000. They're going to bring in Clifford Kane, who's a C-plus ranked 38-year-old center fielder, outfielder. He's got average power, average ability to connect, average speed on the base paths, but he is a poor fielder with a average arm. He's an easy target, though. He's only going to make $3,100,000 to finish out the year with the Wild Pigs.
All right. Up there. Well, that's close. Flash Evans. Holy cow! Flash Evans offended a Wild Pigs coach, replaced by Quinn Roden. Flash Evans, one of the better players in the game, age 30, right field center, sprinter, dive wizard, B- rank, no mercy for speed, 99 speed. What do we have to do to get Flash Evans on our team? 81 power, 33 connectivity, 52 on the fielding. Not a very big arm though, so he can't throw home. He was making $6.8 million a year. He's replaced by Quinn Roden. Quinn, the 29-year-old right fielder / left fielder, known mostly for his speed, C ranked. He's pretty much even across the board. They're going to gain connectivity, a little of fielding, and a lot of arm. He's an easy target dive wizard. He's going to make $2 million a year to play for the Wild Pigs. Wild Pigs busy.
Yeah, and the Nemesis weren't sitting on their hands either. They're going to bring in Gia Axelson. She got signed on the Nemesis to replace Brian Pickleford. Brian Pickleford, the B- ranked 34-year-old left fielder, right fielder, who's a mind gamer. He's got better than average power, average ability to connect at home plate, average speed on the base paths, average fielder with a less than average arm. He was making $6,500,000. They're going to bring in Gia Axelson, who's a 26-year-old left fielder, outfielder, C-plus ranked overall. She's got less than average power, but she's got good ability to connect, about average speed on the base paths with a little bit less than average fielder with a poor arm. She's an RBI 0 and an easy target. She's only going to make $3,100,000, which is a savings of $3,400,000 over what they were paying Brian Pickleford.
Yeah. All right. Well, so our next game, like I said, is going to be Detroit against the Moose. I guess we'll just wrap things up. The Moose and the Wildcats are playing before that, so that'll be interesting to see what happens there. I guess I'm kind of bored for the Moose, but we'll see. So anyway, yeah, we're going to catch a flight to Detroit, people, and why don't you catch us out at the Motor Yard. It's always a great place to play and watch a game, so watch us there as we have a couple of division games in a row. Until then, it's Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.